Alright guys, so welcome to our brand new series called My Ultimate Team. There's actually going to be FIFA 21 gameplay footage in this video, so stay tuned. Now I know the name isn't the most creative, but it's a mixture between a pay to glory and a road to glory. It's not a road to glory because I've already spent money on points, and it's not a pay to glory because when I do need more coins, I'm not going to spend any more money. I'm only going to spend money 3 times in a year. The first one's already done, the second one will be for Team of the Year next year, and then finally for Team of the Season. So that's the name. But before I get into anything else, please do two things that I ask for. Number one, like the video, and number two, subscribe. That's all I ask. You don't even need to watch the entire video, just do those two. If you want to leave a comment, by all means, please do it. But I'm going to aim for a video a week, probably after rewards for the series. But there's a lot to cover. And the first thing is the EA Play glitch. Now, currently I've only got 10 hours, but I've put it on the screen. There's a tweet here that describes the glitch. It only works on Microsoft, on Xbox. But essentially, you got to buy it on a second account. Then you have to use that account to go into Foot Friendlies, invite your main account to the game as a co-op, and then as it says there, you gotta accept the invite, switch to the main account. When it's connecting, press cancel on the service, and then you log into Foot, and you'll notice that your timer doesn't actually go down; it doesn't change. So that's it. And then what you can do is you can also just claim for a refund once you do get the game on Tuesday or whenever it is. But that's the glitch. Now, this is one of the SBCs I did, 7 league boots. Now it's up on the screen. I'm going to quickly talk about how to do this. So what you need is you need 3 strong links in the middle there, forming a triangle. Then you need another one of the goalkeeper, one of the centre backs, and the other centre back. Then the left hand side all need to link to each other. You could have used Pablo Fornals from the Premier League and changed the right mid and the right winger, but that's essentially what you need. It's relatively easy to do, but for that you get a prime Electrum players pack. You do. Now this mega pack that I'm about to open up, which I believe I did get a decent pull, but this one was from the next SBC, which is the whole 9 yards. Now that is, I believe it's 9 leagues, 1 nation, but this one I did get. Initially I thought it was David Luiz, but he obviously plays for Arsenal now. He probably would have been worth more than Thiago Silva, but Thiago Silva at 85 is a good pull. I think he's going for around 8k. I'm gonna hold on to him for now because it's a possibility he might go up, he might go down, but I don't really need the coins right now, and I'll explain why at the end of the video. But that's, I'm gonna throw up the SBC that I did use for the whole 9 yards. Now, you kind of have to have 2 strong links in there somewhere. So here I've got with Fernandez and the Newcastle right back, his name escapes me, Manquillo I think it is. And then I've got 2 right mid and centre mid, right CDM rather. They strong link, and the rest of them are all Argentinian. This wasn't that expensive, I think it's 15 to 16k. Banega cost around 2k. The left centre back, I don't know his name, but he costs around 3k as well. The rest of them all below 2k. But that's the squad that I used. They're all similar squads on Footbin. So that's 2 SBCs done. There's also a third one, first 11, which I'll get into later. But now this is squad battles, and the reason I put this in is because there is a squad battles glitch, which worked last year. This is on world class. So what you do is you get the ball with 1 E fullbacks. You press square X, which is a fake shot. Or square shoot for me, so shoot and then the pass button, which is a fake shot. Then once you're stationary, you do a second one, and then you just leave your pad. And it's going to speed up here in a minute, but their glitch works, and you can essentially just get squad battles done with. Now you shouldn't really be doing this on your early access, but I just needed to get my coinage up, and one of the ways to do that was through the, what do you call it, the coin boosts. So that's why I've left this in. Now I've just spread the footage up just to show you that it does actually work. But yeah, I'm kind of glad that they've left this squad battles glitch in. The other glitch that's also been left in is the loyalty glitch, where you match with the featured squad and then you quit. But that's that. Now let's talk about start squad. So I'm just making a few changes here, but this is the squad I used for my placement squads. It's a very good team, better than most people. I did get matched up with players they had worse teams than me, but the team that I played with was a 4-5-1, I believe it was, yes. Then I've got Reguilon at left back, Rudiger at centre backs, John Stones at centre back, Ricardo Pereira right back, Schmeichel at goalkeeper, Andre Gomez and Bakayoko plays CDM, right mid is Willian, left mid is Ousmane Dembele, Marcus Rashford plays in the camp, and the lone Aubameyang plays up front. Now, about the team, Bakayoko is a solid CDM. He's probably going to be in there for a long time. Willian's pretty good. Ricardo Pereira, again, solid right back. John Stones and Rudiger, both of them solid centre backs. I'm comfortable with that pairing. Reguilon is a very good left back, potentially the best left back in the Premier League. Is a great investment opportunity as well, which I will talk about at the end of the video. Dembele, again, he's great as well. Aubameyang as well. Now, that's the formation I played in, I think, for 4 of the games. I did change it in a few of the games, but I'll talk about that as and when it happens. So let's go into the first match. So yeah, it wasn't a great team. He's got a João Felix on loan. I've actually packed him. He's extinct at the moment, and that party is really good as well. I think he goes for around 25k. But that's the start squad for the first match. So the match itself, now this first match was a goal fest. Actually, a lot of them were goal fests, you'll see. I think I scored 24 goals in the first 3 games. But one thing I've realised this year is tackling is more precise and nippy. I gave away a penalty. It's not the first penalty, it's the first penalty I gave away, but it's certainly not the last. He scored with his Haaland, then he got a second goal actually, yes. That was a very good ball there by João Felix, and it's a nice finish, I'm not going to lie. His Haaland with a nice little clip. Then I went up the other end, got the ball with Dembele. Here with Aubameyang, off the post and in, yes. And it was 2-1. Then I had this chance here with Rashford. Did I score? No, I should have buried that one though. And this one really annoyed me because I missed the chance, but I've sped up the footage here. He went straight up the other end. My Reguilon was attacking so much that he left a massive gap. And his João Felix, an easy as pie goal there. And that was 3-1. So at half time, the formation wasn't really working. So I figured I'd change it back to either a 4-2-2. Do I go with that? Yes, I do. This is the formation I use in my squad battles matches. Formation I'm used to. Fullbacks set to stay back because they kept attacking. I've kept being caught on the counter attack. Dembele, instructions to stay forward. Same with the 2 strikers. And yeah, straight from kickoff actually. This happens. Nice little footwork. I'll just mention the game now. I feel like they've really tightened up tackling. It's better because more tackles will actually work. Nice little square here, Rashford, and it's 3-2, I believe. Yes, it is. But yeah, finishing, they've made it a bit easier as well. A lot of goals, I think, because defending's harder. People are conceding more. Another goal there by Rashford, making it 3-3. From here, the floodgates opened. I believe he gets one more back. Yes, he does. This is a great goal. Haaland, look at that strength. I really should have just slide tackled him. And that is a beautiful finish. That's a superb goal. Fair play to him. He did celebrate the goal, and you know what? When you score a goal like that, you deserve to. But here from the 68th minute, I just turned it up. Dembele, he just held onto the ball. I got lucky there with the tackle. Aubameyang finished it. Is that 4-4? Yes. And then Aubameyang plays in Rashford. I really should have scored that. I really should have scored that. I do get lucky though, because do I intercept? No, it actually goes up and scores here. Yeah. He did João Felix, nice little scoop turn and scores. See, if you don't put your chances away, you get punished. 5-4, 75 minutes, and I thought I was going to lose, if I'm being honest. But Rudiger, win the ball high up the pitch. This is what I like about this game, tackling high up the pitch. It seems to work. I got lucky there, but I passed it to Rashford. He slid a lot. Both his centre-backs he slid with when he missed. Rashford just placing it in the bottom corner, 5-5. Here, great football. Nice little through ball there. Rashford isn't going to miss that. That's 6-5. Now Rashford, he goes for around 150k. I packed him untradeable, but he is an amazing player. He's tall. I think he's 6 foot something. So he's got that strength and he's got that tall body. 5-star skill moves. They've improved his weak foot to 4-star. His finishing is really good. I just can't fault Rashford. He's just such a great player in this game, and I reckon he's going to be in the squad for at least 2-3 months. But yeah, this is the first match. We won 8-5. Matches 2 and 3 aren't actually in here, and that's because I won them all, both 8-2 and 8-2, and they were whitewashes. There is a rare players pack here, and that's from the first 11 SBC, which I will pop up on the screen now. So on the screen is, so the rare pack itself, I only got Golaski from it, but this is a screen, the squad's up on the screen. I used the Colombian 11. There are 3 middle players, the right centre mid, left centre mid and the CDM. They're all strikers, which I had to convert all the way back. Once I had all the players in position, I loaded up 10 games of squad battles with the featured squad or the team of the week. doesn't really matter. You start the squad as soon as you press X to kick off and you pass the ball backwards. I hit the dashboard on my PlayStation. You can do it on Xbox. Disconnect from the internet, reconnect. When you go back into the game, you will have forfeited the game. It'll beat you back to the screen. You'll log back in. It won't affect your win-loss record, but you will get the match played. You do that 10 times and you get the loyalty glitch, and then you can do it. And from completing this set, you get this rare mega pack. Again, I didn't pack anything of note. Consumables, I guess, but they're the two SBCs. Footbin has a lot of solutions. I try and get these done now actually. The price will probably go down slightly, not too much actually. I think it'll go up because it's actually only around 15 to 16k to actually do this first 11 SBC. The reason it says 76k on Footbin is because you need to position change, so it accounts for that. But I had position changes in my squad from opening packs, so you should have the same. So this is match 2 again. It's a very standard team, but that Hossam Owa caused me a lot of grief. But let's get into the game itself. So this is the first chance. Nice little through ball, he squares it, and Hossam Owa gets the first goal, and it's 1-0 to the opposition. And then here he gets another chance, Cavaniga, he gets the ball in the box. I believe he tries to go for a square, but I've read it with John Stones, a little R2 shimmying. I got lucky here with the shot. The first one should have went in, but then Aubameyang, the thingy. And then Payet passed to to Dolberg, and that pressed X to tackle, and this is what I mean, we've tightened it up. That was a rightful penalty. I thought I'd win the ball, but I didn't. I clipped him. He gets a penalty, and he takes it with Dimitri Payet, the snake, and he puts it bottom left. Yes, he does. Nice little penalty. Good goal. Can't complain. 2-1. But then this happens. I actually did a fake shot out when I was supposed to do it in. I took the shot, but he fouled me afterwards. Now I don't actually think this should have been a penalty. What it was, Marcus Rashford steps up, as he's done with every penalty, top left hand corner, top bins, and it's 2-2. Now I should have won this game. First I got this chance where I defended really well. I read his pass, then Andre Gomez, nice ball here to Aubameyang, Rashford to Dembele with a perfect ball. I should have shot there, chipped it there, ball rolled, anything, just not run it to the goalkeeper. Then I get this chance, Aubameyang into Dembele. This was the last chance of the game. I did a bit of tricky footwork here, little La Croqueta. I should have probably cut in and passed it, but I went for the shot and he intercepted it. But yeah, 2-2. I drew this game. Disappointing draw. So that was 3 wins and 1 draw, and now we move on to the final game, which, to be fair, he dominated that game. If you saw the stats at the end there, but I should have won it with the last 2 chances. Now this is a weird one because look at his team, 76 chem, and it's full of bronze players and silver players. And that's Sagan. I didn't know if he was going to quit from kickoff, but I just thought, you know what, I'm just going to treat him like anyone else. If I won this, then that's 5 wins and a draw, which is pretty good. But early on, from kickoff actually, fake shot, scoop turn, Rashford, left foot, 1-0. And then here, I read his Reguilon. This is what I mean, his defending is so good. And again with John Stones, this whole L2. Yeah, and then Andre Gomez gets the ball, plays it to Rashford now. Yes. And just look at this by Rashford. I mean, he does have bronze and silver centre backs, but still. Even the gold ones, he won't really do anything. And there's 2-0. And I think right from his kickoff, corner, I got lucky here really, but pass here to Aubameyang, left foot, boom. And that was it really. He actually quit. So that's my placement match is done. We ended on, what was it? 4 wins and 1 draw. My thoughts on the game. Passing is harder this year. Tackling, I feel like they've tightened it up for the better, definitely. I've always been one person that's more aggressive when it comes to tackling. I got 89,000 points from a placement squad. I don't like passive defending. I don't like pressing, holding L2 and just using the defenders to track runs. That's not the life I'm about. I like to control my defenders and go in and win the ball. And I feel like the defensive element of the game has helped me there. I've been giving away penalties, but that's something else entirely. Shooting, it looks like they've made it a lot easier. Heading, they've improved. You can actually win headers. Not entirely sure what the meta is yet. I did play a guy who did cross the ball a lot, but he didn't win many. So I'm not sure if crossing's in or not. It's definitely an option. So yeah, I think the best player on my team is Marcus Rashford. He's obviously the most expensive player as well. Ricardo Pereira, I'm not sure how much he costs, but he's a very good player as well. John Stones, solid centre back. Rudiger, I think he goes for 2k. Actually, no, Rudiger goes for around 8k. He's a solid centre back. But Bakayoko, he goes for like 2.5k, and he's solid, man. As solid as they come. But yeah, let's have a look at some of the squads there. 9 matches, 3 goals, 7 assists. I was always going to list him because he's not going to fit my team. He was playing off Kim to begin with in the first place, and he's going for around 70k. So I'm going to list him up and invest his money, the money I get from him, and I'll show you what I invested in at the end of the episode. I did think about selling him as well, but I believe he's only going for 5k, yeah, so I'm just going to hold on to him. Ricardo Pereira was someone I was going to sell, but here, Rashford, 150k, and look at his stats. Do I show his stats? I think I already showed him. I think it was something like 9 games, 22 goals. Reguilon, he's a very good player. He was only going for 10k when I packed him. He's already gone up to 12.5. He's definitely an investment. 100% recommend him. This Junior Firpo, I bought him to link to Dembele, but yeah, I think I bought him for 850 coins. There was one listed there for 900. I've listed him up for what, 2.5? He's not going to sell. I'm going to have to relist him. I didn't notice it in the live stream, but I noticed it then. But I'm just going to change the formation back to the team I'm probably going to use in Division Rivals. And let's talk about investments now. Transfer market. So, quite a few players. Boateng's one of them. He was going for around 3 grand a couple of days ago. Now he's gone up to 7.5, I think it is. I'd recommend picking him up. And the reason why I'd recommend picking him up is, I believe Alaba and Upamecano, who are similar players. Upamecano's obviously he's extinct, but he's going for 50 something k. Alaba's going for 40 something k, I think. Might be a bit off with the prices, but when I checked a couple of days ago, that's what they were going for. For 7k, he's going to rise. He's definitely an investment. Again, Laimer, if you look at his stats, 85 pace, 80 defending, 77 physical, 68 shooting as well. Perfect box-to-box midfielder in the Bundesliga. Going to be a very popular squad this year, and there's 2 here for 9 and well below 10k. I managed to buy them too, but another investment. So there's Laimer and there's Boateng. Definitely recommend them. There's 2 of them. Now the third one I'm going to type in is, I believe is it Hernandez? Actually, they're the 2 that I just bought, but they came up in the search, which is annoying. But anyway, let's look at the next one. I think it's Hernandez. It is. No, I'm not Nicholas Pepe. Okay, he's definitely another investment. I think he's 50. He was 12k when I last checked. Actually, it was 10k. I think it was. I think that might have been his max bin, but they've improved it. But he's going for 15k. He's someone that could be a good investment. Bellarabi's another one. Bundesliga is a good squad. He was going for 4k. He's gone up to 6, I think. Maybe 5. Do I check? Yeah, I'll have a quick look now. No, so 6k he's going for. He's already gone up 2 grand. So he's another investment there. But I wanted to do someone a bit cheaper, and I checked Luka Hernandez, the centre back for Bayern Munich. He's definitely a good one, but I think it's pretty expensive. 20k, is it? Yeah, around 20k. Was it 19k? Yeah, there's one there for 21k. It's all about return on investment. If you invest a million in at 21k each, and he goes up by 5k, you're better off investing in someone who's 10k who goes up 5k, because you can invest in more cards. You'll get more profit because you're making the same profit on the card, 15k to 20k and 10k to 15k, but you can afford more of the 10k. So it's all about return on investment. You want to do lower, invest in the lower players that are going to go up the same amount. Partey's a very good player and he's very well rounded rather. He was actually going for 12k, which is why I put that in first, but now he's going up above that, so I'll leave him. But Reguilon, this one, he was going for 11k, I think it was. But what do I pick him up for? We'll have a look now. 15k. I think did I pick up 3 or 4? No, we're about to find out. 1, 2, and I think I pick up a third one. Yes, I do. And the reason I pick up only 3 and I've left 32k in the bank is because I'm going to use the 32k to do the other 2 SBCs. But those are my investments. I got the 69k for my placement. I should get 70k for selling Dembele. But that's episode 1 done. If you like the video, be sure to like the video, share the video, leave a comment, subscribe for more content, for more tips, and I'll be back in a couple of days. And until the next one, peace.